Now, with this same thought, again, this is might be a repeat story. I went to another outside school. This is the first of a kind when I went somewhere outside Ananda to share the same thing. And I was with the same enthusiasm. I was giving the same kind of a talk about how important it is to maintain yam and niyam. You shouldn't be himsak to anybody, no matter what they do to you. Now, this person says, are you out of your mind? If the some person comes and does a mean thing to me, you say, do nothing. Now, I was trying my best to convince them how by we are all one and then giving all these branches, but they were not listening. Now, how did I interpret? By the time it was one of the disastrous class I ever given. So I returned home and then just to satisfy myself, I said, they're not ready for this teaching. You see? Complete arrogant answer. While I was trying to understand what I went wrong, there was some kind of an earnestness there, but the conclusion was they're not ready. In time, I realized it's not about their readiness or my readiness. I was force feeding them. This is not an expression they're interested in. Why don't I accept it? Why is it that my expression, is it the only way to find God? We all know, no. There's so many other saints and so many other good people doing things. Everybody's marching toward, even those who are not on an official spiritual path will eventually find God. That is what masters have been saying. So why am I shoving somebody who doesn't want to eat the food I have prepared? So simple thing, isn't it? Why? Because this is another ignorant part. See, my truth. We're so attached to my version of it, so much so that we're protective of it. In some ways, in this, we also water these seeds. It gives us more protection. But if you're not aware, we say, okay, this is like the best thing. There is some kind of a good incentive to that. Like we try to share it with our family. We try to share it with our friends. This is very beautiful. Please experience it. If they say no, we have to be watchful. It is not that they don't want. Maybe it is possible that they want to do it in a different way. At the end, we have found a way to water the seeds within our consciousness by doing these satsangs, by doing Kriya Yoga, by doing the practices that our master has given to us. If somebody says ki my sadhana is different, and if they're sincere about it, they will find it. And we have to allow that possibility. Every time when we find ourselves in a space of conflict, we have to be just aware ki this means I have stuck to a truth which isn't final. It could be my truth. It could be very well be working for me. It is not theirs. It is not ultimate. So we allow the other person the possibility to live their truth and we both can happily coexist. And then the last part, and this could be a far-fetched stretch, but the most important part, like when we say ki we want to accept, who are we accepting? We say we don't need to accept people's deed. Once we understand where they come from, it is easy. Let them be.